What's up, guys, and welcome to a new episode of a new year of Two Beers, One Movie. We're going to get straight into it with my favourite and one worst TV series of 2021. So, let's get straight into it. The worst series I've watched of 2021 was Your Honour. There's other ones, but I'm not really going to get into them. Yeah, it was just shit. It was plot hole ridden. Some of, the story was just awful. Unbelievable. I think it was trying to be controversial and just, oh my god, look at this. We've just shown you something and twisted it just to make a big shock, and it was bad. And I like Bryan Cranston. Best series I've watched would be three of them. I'd say would be Gamora. Gamora is an Italian mafia TV series based in Naples. It's similar to The Sopranos to a degree. I always say it's kind of like the Game of Thrones of gangster series. It's really, really enthralling. The acting is amazing, and it's definitely one of the best series I've ever watched. This season may be in the weakest one, but that's not really a bad thing because the other series are such a high standard. Stuff will happen in this that will just make you go, wow. There's women being killed, kids being killed, nobody is off limits being killed. It gives you a real insight of what the grittiness and the streets are like in Naples. The other best TV series I watched would have been Succession. Absolutely enthralling, borderline a masterpiece. Some of the greatest writing ever written on TV. Every character is a scumbag, but you love every character. You're enthralled. You want to see them on screen at every second. It leaves you on the edge of your seat. You're waiting for that big twist, that big reveal of who's going to take over, who's going to get fucked over. They're all trying to fuck each other over, and it is amazing. And the other best TV series I watched was Mare of Easttown. That was absolutely fantastic as well. Kate Winslet is just amazing in everything she does. She got the accent down to a T as well. Really good twists and turns of who done it in these kind of detective series, and I really, really enjoyed that. Hope to bring out a second series. The next one would be Squid Games. Really love Squid Games. I watched it both in English and in its native language, South Korean. You really get the grasp for more of the emotion when you're watching it in the actual original language that it is acted in, although it is still really good in the English language as well. The set designs, the cinematography is really, really good. Although I do think the end of it was a bit cheesy with the dyeing the hair of the red, but whatever, I really enjoyed it. Another series would be Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Probably the weakest season it's had. I do think it's quite possibly the funniest sitcom I've ever watched, in my opinion. It's kind of come to the end of its road, I think, maybe, but it was shot in Ireland, where I'm from, so yeah, it's definitely one of the greatest series ever. But this season was still good, but maybe not as good as the previous ones. Another series I watched as well would have been Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass is really good, directed by Mike Flanagan. It's a mix between religion and the vampire lore. It's really, really interesting. He always hits home on this family drama or family emotions. To a degree, I like it. But it's always something that kind of drags me back or stops me in my tracks and saying these are always wonderful or masterpieces in horror. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it real, but it's just something that kind of just it really does stop me from really saying this is 100% amazing. But it is really good. The last few episodes are really good as well, and I would definitely recommend watching it. Another series I would have watched would have been You. Quite possibly the most disappointing series this year. I did like the first two seasons. Joe was a very intriguing and charming character. But there was a lot of plot holes, just how we kept getting out of every incident. Every time there was no, yeah, and it was very believable. He's obviously a narcissist, a serial killer, whatever you want to call it. Psychopath, sociopath, just... And you understand he doesn't feel for people. He'll do what it takes to get himself out of these scenarios, let's say. And obviously, like, love is kind of the same as him. There's twists and turns in it, and you always believe he's getting out of it, and he does. He gets out of it some way, and it's kind of like, okay. Next up is another series I watched was this year was Chucky. It's okay. It's not great. It's a continuation of the movies. Andy's in it with the stepsister. It's okay. It wasn't great. It's not bad. Watchable. Another one I watched would be Narcos. Again, probably the weakest season. Narcos in Mexico. It's still really good. I think it's the final season in the Mexico story. Not as good as the Pablo Escobar one. But it's still really good. It's a nice finish to the series. I don't know if they'll bring out another one. I haven't really checked it out. Maybe they will. But yeah, I enjoyed that as well. Maybe not as good as the first couple of seasons, but really good. I watched Ash vs. Evil Dead, and I'm really disappointed that they're not going to make a fourth series to finish it. I know it was cancelled a few years ago. I only watched it. Bruce Campbell's amazing, the supporting cast is amazing. It's a continuation on from the movies. Really enjoyable, really gory, really funny. And it's just a really bitterly disappointment that there's actually not going to be a fourth series. I think that's it. I'm not sure if I forgot anything. I hope I didn't forget anything. But please like, subscribe. Looking forward to another year of hopefully even better TV series. I know Stranger Things is back. I know Peaky Blinders are back. Hopefully a couple of surprises in there, likes of Squid Game. But I'll see you in the next episode where I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated films of 2022. So please like, subscribe, tell your family, your dog, your mother, your bleeding psychiatrist, tell anybody. Because I need the subscribers. So please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all soon.